prosperity pattern of the righteous. Some of us, we are more matured. We are too matured for God to correct. We have grown up doing the same thing for a long time that it becomes almost difficult to change. And majority of the time, the ideas we pick them on the street. One of the blessings of the righteous is stability. Family stability, business stability. And the blessing says the righteous shall abide forever, shall be strong. The generation of the righteous shall endure. In the blessings of God, there is no ups and downs. When the wrong is done for what? A long time, it becomes a norm. We live in this world, but we don't run our life by the principles of this world. Now, I'm teaching about the prosperity of the kingdom, not the prosperity of the world. Over there, they get all they can all they can, sit on the can, and die on the can. But in this kingdom, godliness with contentment is a great gain. But when God blesses a man in the righteous way, even long after his death, his traces are still there. But the unrighteous, they die and all their wealth fades. There's a proud 419 that will hand over to children. There's a proud prostitute that will come out and hand it over to children. And you come to church and shout hallelujah. God has blessed me in this my shawo business. And now I'm giving the impartation to my daughter. Have you had such testimony? But you see lawyers handing over their business to their what? Now listen. If you are subscribing to this kind of prosperity, it will take time. Am I speaking the truth here? It's going to take time. God is going to test you bit by bit. God is going to bless you bit by bit. It's going to take you from one car, to two cars, to one land, to one house. But if you want to get it all at once, you're going to get it so fast. God does not prosper those he does not know. He says, without me, ye can do what? Nothing. Nothing without me. The blessings of God are only released upon the children of God. I'm talking about kingdom wealth, though. Not all wealth is from the kingdom. He said you shouldn't put your trust in uncertain riches. Uncertain what? Riches. So there are some riches that are not what? Certain. There's some prosperity that is not certain because it's not from God. So you can keep increasing in money and your life is bad. See, wealth is not a proof of obedience to God. That you have cars and you are driving and you are eating well does not mean God knows you. It only means you are under a covering that is making those things to come. That God now knows you as a person is your personal relationship with him. The greatest weapon of the devil for end time is not fornication and adultery, it's deception. When a drunkard drinks, he staggers. But when a drunk wakes up, he's not stable. He needs to take alcohol for his mental stability to set. He's suffering from chemical, emotional, mental imbalance. So he needs to take alcohol for his mental stability to resume operation. Such a person, after 10 bottles, say, let's drive to Abuja, and he won't have accident. He's a drunk. If you see some ladies sit with alcohol, I pity you. The Bible says, look not at his color in the glass. He's shining, shine. He's calling you towards destruction. Some say I don't drink beer, I take spirit. Now some says I don't drink all that, I take vodka. Smirnoff. There's this one that is screaming. Omoruko. Okay. Wait! If I enter your fridge, what will I say? It's not a laughing matter. Stop taking eternal counsel from an unbeliever who speaks to you after pastor has finished preaching. That person can determine your heaven or hell. How many groups are you on social media? That after hearing message on marriage in church, you now go back on the platform and they tell you it's not like that. Don't let a man treat you like rubbish. But bet you what? We're not percent. I say better. At the end of the day, you are picking counsel from the ungodly. And the Bible says, blessed is the man that what? Walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of the sinner, nor sitteth in the seat of the what? Scornful. Verse 2. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate what? Day and night. So what will happen in verse 3? And he shall be like a tree that is planted by the rivers of water, and bring forth his fruit in due season. His leaves shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. Mind your association. Proverbs 13:20. He that walketh with the wise shall be wise. The companion of the fool shall be destroyed. Proverbs 29, verse 24. Whosoever is a partner with a thief hated his own soul. He heareth cursing and bewildered it not. prosperity pattern of the righteous man. You want enduring prosperity. To some people it is don't cheat. To some of us it is stop. What is stealing? Taking what is not yours. It is not gain, it is stealing. Thank God for the dedications. Car, house, money, this who dedicate, but only you know how you got it. You know some tape rules are not right. You know as a tailor that the tape rule is not complete, and you are using it to cheat people. 5 yards, 1.5. Where is the remaining 3.5? Know of a person that is into oil delivery, diesel business, and they mix kerosene with diesel so they can get more gain. You will get the gain, but something definitely is coming to take it. Official age, original age. Hey, should I go on? You cut 6 years of your life because you want to get the job. The devil knew you cut off your age yourself. If not mercy, he can cut your life. Sometimes we do some things ignorantly. You don't know what you are joking with. If favor is on your head, if they will employ you, they will be like student. You are the machinery that goes to write for others. Mr. Teacher, your student will contribute money for you. You will now stay at the door watching invigilators for them, external invigilators, and you tell them to go ahead. And you think God is not saying? If we can't preach the truth in the church, where we go preach it? This is why corruption has gone into the fabrics of the entire nation. Nobody's talking about petrol station. They'll be pressing like this. The meter will be meter. The meter is rolling, yet it is air. I mean, you understand what I'm saying? You buy the exact full tank that should fill your tank, the thing no pass quarter. You say, this thing is not moving. I say, oh guys, your tank. See the meter. And you can see the meter reads exactly what you called for. The Bible says those that gather wealth through vain means shall leave it in the middle of their life. They gather it, but somebody else will enjoy it. Is that the kind of wealth you want? Wealth gotten by what? Vanity. What will happen to it? It will fade away. The Bible says wealth grow wings and fly away. Stop doing what your friends are doing. Do what God has you to do. Open my eyes to see. Open my ears. Open my heart to understand. How many of you are repeating that prayer? Bow your heads and begin to pray. Open my eyes to see. Open my ears to hear. Open my heart to understand. Help me to see the right thing to do at every time. Are you praying at all?